morning and welcome to Kalgan Pool. This place is just amazing. This is Kalgan Pool here in between a gorge, and we've been driving for quite a while, for about 23 k's to get in here, and then you sort of go into a river for a bit and then you're driving between the gorge, which is just epic. This is definitely in my top 3 favourite campsites for sure. I mean, this place is bloody beautiful. Check out over here. So that is clean fresh water. And that there's the hill we had to drive up last night, which was quite interesting. So behind me is the Kalgan Pool. I'll be taking a swim here shortly. So I've been wearing the same clothes now for 3 days. I need a bit of a wash. So I'll take you to camp now and we'll have a look how we've all set up. And how good is this for a campsite? This is just ridiculously good. Torben's Hotel. Got the old Coleman now, stove now as well. That's Harry's swag right here. How's that for a view when you wake up? That's just crazy. Murray swag. We drove in here pretty much in the middle of the night. We got to camp 10 p.m. So when we came in, we kind of didn't see how beautiful this location was all the way in. We could kind of tell because the lights were hitting the red rock and it just looked amazing. So this morning we're going to be in for a real treat just driving out of here. And of course we got to go the same way we came in, and I've got absolutely no problem with that, because even if I've done this drive a couple of times, I reckon I'm going to enjoy it every time. So much water we had to drive through, and just the trees and the rocks. It looks amazing. You'll notice in our Pilbara series, we're going to be very fire orientated, so cooking on the fire, making hot drinks on the fire, and doing various things with the fire and fire utensils. So you will see some new products I'm testing out, which I usually get some products sent to me. Some of them will reach out for. These ones in particular on this trip are mainly from Drifter. Right, so back at my bar. It's now a coffee shop. So I just threw some coffee in this grinder I'm trying out. Snow peak grinder, which is going to go into this fancy little thing here. Coffee percolator. So you put your coffee in there and then you stick it on the fire. So I never tried this before, so we'll see how all this goes. It's a satisfying sound, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It's almost like bubble wrapping, popping bubble wrap. Here's Harry and Murray. Harry's set up in the daylight. There you go, mate. Good. So you got your fancy coffee maker there?
Yeah, making a quick brew. I'll put the milk in a second.
Oh, you can put. Where do you put the milk?
In the milk frother.
Oh, froth it. It froths it.
It heats.
You're kidding me.
It is the most excessive thing, but I kept burning milk and I couldn't be bothered with non-stick pans, non-stick pots and screwing around, so I just bought a $30 milk frother and plugged it into the inverter.
Far out. Does it draw much power?
It says that it draws 550 watts, but it doesn't really seem to make that much impact. Let's just turn the inverter on there.
What type of coffee maker is that?
It's a hand presso.
Hand presso.
So it's got, takes these pods. ESE pods, which are cheap and easy, $10 for 25. And they just go in there. When you're done, you can throw it in the fire. Or you can put this head on it and put coffee grounds in it.
Oh wow.
Just one.
Cool.
Makes it easy.
Yeah. Alright, so we got high tech.
Well, that's it being finished.
And your low tech, but more fun, I reckon, on the fire.
I agree.
Oh, it's chilly first time.
Straight to the throat.
That's why I was like, there's only one way to get in. So we'd love to stay here all day, but we have a place we need to get to. That's Mount Meharry, the highest peak in Western Australia. There's Harry, talking about Mount Meharry.
Oh, sorry, are you filming?
So we're going to pack up camp now and enjoy the drive out. So we've got a lot of water to cross, and yeah, I can't wait for the drive out actually. It's going to be amazing. As much as I'd like to stay here for 2 days, we've only just started. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so we have to leave here, but I'm coming back here one day, that's for sure. So we're at the top of Kalgan Pool. Amazing views up here, just incredible. So we're right on top of the rock that we were actually underneath before.
Imagine seeing this in the full winter pool. With all the water rushing through that valley.
That would be pretty cool. The fact that you're actually able to drive to the top of Kalgan Pool and then get amazing views like this, it just makes it even better. We do have somewhere else we need to be, so we better get moving. Crossed all the water crossings. Trying to hightail it to Mount Meharry now because it's 1:30 already. We have about 300 kilometres to go, still going to pass through Newman, and we want to get there before sundown. We want to climb that mountain during the day. So right now, I'm sitting on about 60 corrugations. That's why I'm going about 60, 70 to smooth them out. Tyre pressures for, what were they? 27 rear, 22, 23 front. 23 front, 27 rear, thereabouts. New tyres, new parabolic suspension, and new shock absorbers. And it feels amazing compared to what it normally feels like. Like I'm hitting washouts, all kinds of stuff right now. I now just got smooth, so this pothole here, smooth as. Very smooth.
That was actually pretty cool.
So we're about to get ready for a bit of a highway drive. Most of us have aired up already, had lunch. It's time to put the boots back on. This is the best time of year to come to the Pilbara region. Is around May, June, July. Any other time is probably too hot or too dry. I think today is about 30 degrees, but already like 30 degrees up here just seems to be a bit hotter than around the Perth or the sort of lower half region. There's not as much wind here as there is on the coast, because we're quite a ways inland, and everything out here is red dirt and dust. But that kind of colour gets us excited out here. Is there anything new in your vehicle since the Albany trip? The drop slide?
Drop slide, extra drawers, bags, box.
Oh yeah, okay. So we got a bit of stuff to look at then.
Oh God.
We got a bit of stuff to look at though, again, on Torben's car. We all seem to keep changing things, especially Wayne. I mean, he's changed a lot of stuff. Yeah, he's done a lot of stuff. It's pretty cool actually. And of course, you've seen my kitchen at night, but during the daytime, I'm gonna give you a bit of more of a walk around. Of course, for those who haven't seen the official walk around of the whole vehicle, I'll give you a bit of an insight into how I'm using it. And I haven't done it this early in the trip because I'm still learning how I'm using it all. I'm still learning about the Engel fridges, the Red Arc stuff, the BMS, and how the solar panel is charging, and so I can give you a bit more feedback on what it's like if dust affects the solar panel, dirt, shade, overcast, all that kind of stuff. So towards the end of this series, I'll run through how the vehicle's sort of been going with all the new stuff and how I've been finding it. It's time to hit the open road. Harry, judging by the map, 10 k's to the turn off. You got the same?
Yep, bang on 10 k's.
It was then time to air down again and collect some firewood. We still have about 30 kilometres to drive. Well on our way. Sun's well on its way down too. What's happening here, Harry? What are you doing?
Oh, my windscreen squirters are running out, so I'm having to clean my windscreen with all the dust.
Oh, okay, fair enough. We haven't even started climbing yet. We're running out of light. It's not even sick of saying that. But the bonus is, we always get to see everything during the golden hour, and the golden hour being the hour of the sun going down. So everything looks amazing. And sometimes I like to get a camp while it's the golden hour. With the sun going down, we were racing the twilight. We wanted to get to the peak with some form of lights, but that wasn't going to happen.
That'll hammer out.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you do a hammer out, yeah. Unless you reckon you can do it here.
I can fix that.
Torben's got another flat. Smashed his rim on the way up. Our hammering hero, Harry, aka 4, he's going to smash the rim out. The dent on his steel rim was quite significant, and this is why I prefer steel rims over alloy, because had Torben had alloy rims here, they probably would have had a good chance of cracking. But as you can see here, we're just belting his steel back into shape, and off we go. So now we're going to put some air in it, and hopefully the bead will hold the air and get it up, otherwise we're going to have to jack the wheel up a bit.
Okay.
Which we don't want to do now.
See? Answer. Bigger hammer. Stop moving. Yeah.
Right, time to hit the tracks again. 3 Ks to go. So right now, my LED lights are on. The HRD have just been switched on. They take a while to heat up when you just switch them on.
Tree going up, that looks absolutely awesome.
Alright, so still on our way to camp. Jeez, this track is pretty rough. Only 3 kilometres left. This is ragdoll.
Might worth putting your rear disc lock on, it gets a bit scrabbly down here. Up here.
Ragdoll rodeo. It's getting pretty interesting. Can we get through? Conditions during the climb were very cold and very windy, which was good because it kept the dust away from the other guys, as you can see here. Now we all had our rear diff locked on the way up, which is why I stopped momentarily to put the locker back in. Here we are, Mount Meharry. This is a national park, so we can't have a ground fire, which we realised halfway up. So all that wood we brought up, we're going to have to just take it with us tomorrow, or leave it here. So we are, Mount Meharry. Mount Meharry. WA's highest mountain, 1,248 metres above sea level. That means that right now we are on the highest ground level in Western Australia right now, higher than anyone else. That's pretty cool to know that.